What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today's video is a little different than what we usually do here on the channel, mainly because Aleesha has no idea I'm making this video. So for those of you that don't really know our story, Aleesha and I have been together for about 6.5 years now. We met on Tinder in university. Her profile literally said she was looking for a date for a wedding, and I thought, you know what? Weddings are fun. Why not? Let's try this out. So we went on a couple of sort of interview dates, if you will, before the wedding, and then the wedding itself was basically our third date, and then shortly after that, we made it official. And then, of course, for those of you that have been following the channel for the last year, you would know that a year ago, Aleesha and I decided to pack up our entire lives, move halfway across the world to the UK, which is obviously just such a big step that I knew at that point already that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. So before we left, I went and I got this guy here. I have been keeping it safe for the last year, just waiting for the right moment. It's been a little bit hectic with, having to get settled into living into a new country, COVID, all of those things. So there really just hasn't felt like a right moment for these last 12 or so months. But we're off to Nice next week, and it just seems like the perfect spot. Aleesha loves France so much, and I think that I have found something really good. So Aleesha's friends will be the first to tell you that she is the worst person to try and plan a surprise for. She is just too good at figuring things out. So my plan kind of going into this was to not really have a plan. I basically decided last week that, yep, this is where I'm going to do the proposal. I found a really cool experience that's looking like it'll be very romantic. I've told Aleesha there is an experience, mainly because I didn't want her to book something on the same time. She doesn't know what it is, doesn't know the context, anything like that. So I'm hoping I can kind of keep it a surprise as long as possible. I've been even throwing out little hints that I might propose while we're in Italy in June. So I'm hoping to try and throw her off the trail a little bit, but we'll see how long I can keep this charade up. We're T-minus 7 days out from the proposal. So I will check back in with you guys when we get to Nice. Alright guys, so today is officially the day of Aleesha's surprise.
I'm really excited. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm a very difficult person to surprise. It's happened not very much in my lifetime. I just pick up on things, and I just don't like surprises. So when Sean mentions there's a surprise, I'm always like, so when are you gonna tell me? So the fact that I haven't figured it out, we're leaving in about 20 minutes, and Sean hasn't revealed it.
I'm honestly amazed I haven't blown it yet, to be honest. I was fully expecting I would blow it within a day.
I've made a very cautious effort to avoid figuring it out, especially since we live together. We share a lot of computers.
We've had a couple close calls with notifications and stuff like that.
Luckily, I haven't figured anything out, except so our food tour that we've talked about a couple of times was booked through Airbnb Experience, and I was asking Sean the other day to check to get the details to make sure we had everything figured out for it. And when he pulled it up, I saw that there were 2 things booked, the second line being my surprise, and I think I saw the word gourmet at the beginning, so I'm assuming we're doing some sort of
Maybe it was gourmet,
food.
Maybe it wasn't.
So all I know is that it might be a food thing.
So we've been kind of making the running joke all week is that it's gourmet hamburgers. I mean,
maybe it is.
Maybe it is, but
it's helped me too because I haven't been guessing and thinking about it. Every time I think about the surprise, I'm like, oh, we're just going for gourmet hamburgers. Which, if that's what it is, that's fine. Sounds great. Guess it's the moment of leaving to find the moment of truth.
Moment of truth. So let's go see what we're getting into.
Okay, so we found this car, and our host Elena is taking us on a picnic. I don't know any more than that, but the cool car and a picnic honestly already sold. This is a really cool experience. First stop, and we came to this gorgeous, absolutely beautiful view of Nice.
And on top of that, we've got these beautiful photos with Madame and the beautiful backdrop. So it's just an absolutely stunning first stop on the tour.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what else we get up to.
I would go anywhere as long as I'm with you. You see, you're all I see.
So I think we're now at our third
stop.
Third gorgeous view that how do you even describe this? This is literally the definition of a postcard view.
It's stunning. You've got the mountains, you got the clouds, you got the ocean. It's just magnifique.
I don't know how we're gonna top this, but let's see what we see next.
I try my
We're officially at our last stop before we go get food, which Sean's excited about because he's very hungry. And we're actually, well, the view behind us is amazing, but we're actually at an old fort. And if you're lucky enough to come and do this tour when it's warm, you can actually do your picnic here.
Yes, so it is a little bit chilly today, so we're gonna be doing ours on a beach, which also sounds lovely.
Yeah, and honestly, just how many times can we say this is a magnificent view?
Yeah, they just keep getting better and better, so absolutely do this tour, guys.
Just wanna be alone with you. I wanna run away with you. Tell me that you want it.
All right, so our last stop was the picnic, and how do we feel about the picnic?
The picnic's been great. We have great food, great champagne, and I have a little bit more jewelry than I had going into this trip. And after a bunch of tears and lots of laughs and all of the emotions, I'm really glad. First, that Sean pulled this off, to be honest, but second, this is a proposal to dream of, picture perfect, and I'm in love with everything.